shit. Okay, I'm playing. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm fucking tired as fuck. This is why I'm like gonna act crazy. I already know that. I don't know why I got this in my hand, but I already know this video I'm about to be crazy in this video because I can. Think like doing the most. I'm gonna start this video by jamming to music cause I need to get in the mood to do this video. Somebody fucking called me while I was filming. Hold up. Questions ya, you already know that. That's why I'm so impressed. Stay holding me down, even when I'm not around. When you see, you know that's on me. When you see, you know that's on me. That's on me right there. You know that's on me right there. You say, I don't mean that, you're true, girl. The penalties make me come in, you're true, girl. You see that tongue, where you get that? When you wait on it, think you'll feel alright. Just scream, my cocky make you feel good. Whisper, let me ease your position. Take it like a top guy. Like a criminal, kick up the chemical. Buckshot time, yellow buckshot time. Let's drink. Got a little bit of tequila. That's like trash. Le ciel est gris. Mais la whip est fast. Y'a laissé sa chérie. Quand y'a vu mon nom dans le texte. Mais donne-moi l'adresse, t'as un Uber on the way. So boyfriend and let me take this cuff anyway. On n'est pas millionnaire, mais on fait payer everyday. On va boire flat night. Broke boy te donne du stress. Dis-lui que t'as seulement une life. Mais donne-moi l'adresse et tu vas vite sortir de là. Tu crées à chaque fois. Ma bitch repart avec un chèque à chaque fois. Je sais déjà, oh. Et ta meilleure amie, oui, je les fuck déjà. Oh, le ciel est gris, we're on the way. Ton boyfriend et l'ami fait juste cuff anyway. On n'est pas millionnaire, mais on se fait payer everyday. J'pars une peur, j'suis en nouveau. But better than stress. Dis-lui t'as seulement une life. Yo, that's one of my favorite artists from my city. Like, he just goes crazy. Okay, I got a water bottle this time because my throat be dry mid-video because I talk too much. Ooh, this water hot. But basically, this is about the story about the first trip. I didn't even say first trip to where. Hold up. My first trip to Carabana. If you don't know what Carabana is, it's like a Caribbean festival that happens in Toronto every summer, and it's just people like I just did, like, but times fucking a million. It is the best invention ever. I just love shaking my ass next to Caribbean men. That's what I was made to do. Literally, I was put on this earth to just back it up on fucking Jamaican men. Like, I was born for this. I'm ready. I didn't go to Carabana last year because the year before that traumatized me, y'all. Like, I was like, oh, hell no. But I'm going this summer. But last time I was like, oh no, not after this experience. Like, I'm Gucci. Like, so it was me and 3 other girls that were finna go to Carabana. So it was me, Tori was there, And I'm gonna give the other girls, the other two girls, fake names because like I didn't really ask them. Holy foot. I didn't really ask them, you know, like if they wanted to be included in this video, because some ghetto shit about to happen. So I'm just gonna give them fake names. So it's gonna be me, Tori. Tori, I'm sorry I'm exposing you. Let's call the other bitch Nesty, because there's a Nesty right here. And the other bitch Water Bottle, because I'm holding this water bottle. Water Bottle, she this Arab girl with curly hair, and she has blue eyes, like she's very pretty. And Nessie is this African girl. She's gorgeous too. She's from, where's she from? Cameroon. So you know I got two bad bitches with me. And Tori. So, well, Tori's bad bitch too, but y'all already know who Tori is. Y'all see her, so I don't need to explain her. So then we like, let's go to Carabana, but we really went about it last minute, which I think is the main reason why this whole thing was like a dub from the get-go. It was, we probably took it seriously like mid-July. Like mid-July, we were like, okay, we go to Carabana for real. But it's just like, nah, you need to plan this shit in advance, you know, because mad people are gonna be there. I'm not ready for the story, y'all. Like, it's about to be ghetto. So mid-July, we start booking Airbnbs and shit. And then we finally fucking found one. It was downtown, which is close to the fucking festival. So I was like, sign it. So then we all like, okay, we're gonna take our bus tickets, because ain't nobody driving in this bitch. I was 19 at the time. Everybody was 19 except Tori. She was 18. And the legal age in Toronto is 19. Not in Montreal. Montreal's 18, bitch. We been drunk. We been turning it. But Toronto is 19, and the rest of Canada is 19. And in the States, y'all 21, girl. I'm not even 21. Like, this ghetto. But anyways, now that we finally booked our Airbnb, so we know we have a place to stay, we booked tickets to take the bus, because we like, fuck it, like, who the fuck is gonna drive us? Nobody. And then we're not taking the train, because the train was like $30 more. Girl, $30 a lot of money, bitch. I'm broke. So I was like, we taking the bus. And everybody was down. So we like, okay, we booking our bus, everything is set. Tell me why the Airbnb trying to cancel on us after we done booked our fucking bus. Like, this one we were like, oh hell no. So now we got like a way to go, but we don't have no place to stay. And Carabana is like 3 days away, like legit. Like, it was literally on the same week. Like, it was crazy. So then we're like, okay, let's look at hotels, because at this point, like, every fucking Airbnb is booked. Like, there's no Airbnb. So we're like, okay, fuck it, let's look at a hotel. So then Nesty, she found a hotel, but the thing is, Nesty's credit card, or whatever the fuck her card was, it wouldn't book. Like, the hotel needed, like, because she had like a debit credit card, and they needed like a credit card. They were stingy. I don't know, they had problems, period. But it's like, we need to book this hotel, but there is no way to book this hotel. So I'm like, okay, let me ask my mama, like, maybe she gonna give us, so we can pay her back though. Like, she not gonna pay for us, but we have the money, everything ready to like e-transfer, but we just need a credit card. So I asked my mama, I explained to her the situation. My mama said yeah, right? So we like, bet. We booked the hotel. The hotel was far as fuck from the festival, by the way. It was far as fuck from downtown. It was like, what was it called? It was North fucking something. Like, I'll put it on the screen. I'll text Story and I'll be like, yo, what was the fucking hood? Because it was the hood. Like, we booked an hotel in the hood, child. Like, it was so ghetto. But it's like, we just really needed a place to stay, and there was nothing. Like, so we just booked a hotel in the hood just to be in Toronto. And we're like, we'll just take the fucking TTC up in this bitch. We don't give a fuck. Or sometimes we'll taxi, like, depending if we got money or not. We booked the hotel. Everything is fine. And before we leave, Nesty sends an email or something to the hotel. And she said, just saying, we used somebody else's credit card to book the hotel, the person is not gonna be at the hotel. Like, is this okay? Like, da da da. And the people said, yes, it's okay. So we're like, bet, like, we good. Everything is fine. We getting ready. We got our little outfits. I'll include videos of some stuff. It's the day before. We texted. We like, baby, guys, get ready. Like, everybody is excited. Da da da. And a month ago, literally, a month ago, well, a month before that, we had met niggas that lived in Toronto. This is very important. We had met niggas that lived in Toronto, but they were in Montreal for the weekend. And we had a good time with them, and we added each other on Snapchat, and some of us were still going back and forth, but it was nothing serious. It was just water bottle that had something with this little Toronto nigga, and they were really saying that some deep shit to each other. And then she was like, I can't wait to see him at Caribana. I was like, girl, there's gonna be some drama, because, and she already had a little boo thing back in Montreal too. So I'm like, girl, you need to stop. I'm playing, play these niggas, fuck these niggas 2020. But she was like, oh, da 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 da, like, I'm confused. But it's like, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with this nigga because he lives all the way back in Toronto. Ready, da da da. So before we go to sleep, which I didn't sleep, not gonna lie, but we said we about to be at the bus place at like, I don't remember the time, y'all. It was 2 years ago, but let's say 8 a.m. Okay, so we're all gonna meet each other at 8 a.m. at the bus stop. So then I get ready, I pack my bags. My dad drives me to the bus place. Somebody in front of me had the bus seat all the way back in my face. I was like, this bitch is fucking playing with me. Like, this is ridiculous. And the bus had to take a fucking big ass stop because somebody was doing something stupid that it made us literally 1 or 2 hours late to Toronto. Sorry, we got to Toronto at like, bro, we left at like 8:30. We got there at like 4 or 5 p.m. So we got there, we were like, bro, we're supposed to check in into that hotel at 3 p.m. Like, we in some big shit, because it's Caribana weekend. If people want to book hotels, like, there's a lot of people who go to Caribana without a place to stay, and they're just gonna get a hotel at the end of the night. And I'm just like, bro, what if somebody took the fucking room? Like, no. So we're like, whew, we gotta go. And I'm having a gut feeling that some dumb shit is gonna happen, but I just can't pinpoint what is gonna happen. But I was like, some shit is gonna go down in this trip. Like, this already a mess. Like, this already a mess. So we call a taxi. Well, actually, we see a taxi and we just hop in and we give him the address. And he's like, oh, okay. And then I'm not stupid, so I put the address on my phone from like the location that we were at, and I look how long like it's gonna take, and it says like 26 minutes or some shit like that. So I'm like, okay, it's not gonna be that bad because we're 4 bitches, we're all gonna split the price. It's not gonna be that bad. So it said 26 minutes. So the taxi takes us and he starts driving, and we all kikiing, girl. We still happy to be here. It's a beautiful sunny day. We're like, oh my god, we're gonna go to the liquor store. We're gonna get some fucking bottles. Like, where's the booze tonight? We texting them Toronto niggas. We like, what's popping? So it's been like 10 minutes. So I'm like, okay, let me check. Like, we should probably be in like 15 minutes type shit. So I look again from the location that we were at to the hotel, and it says like 35 minutes. So I'm like, oh hell no, this taxi trying to finesse us. So I'm talking to my bitches, but I'm talking to these bitches in French, because ain't nobody in Toronto speak French like that. And especially not Montreal French. Like, with a bunch of Creole in there, with a bunch of ghetto slangs. Like, I know he couldn't understand what we were saying. So I tell my bitches, I'm like, bruh, this nigga finessing us. And they're like, and then water bottle, she tell me, she like, yo, I was about to say the same thing, because like I looked into my phone and it said 25 minutes, and I was like, girl, I did the same thing. Like, girl, he finessing us. So we're talking shit, and then Tori was in the front, and then Tori goes, sir, I'm just with her nice ass. Tori could never confront somebody. Like, she's just like, Sir, do you know how long we're gonna be there? And the guy was like, yeah, we're there soon. You know, there's just mad traffic. I'm like,
Ça sonne good pour un taxi. Eh, Seigneur.
When we finally got to the hotel, the trip was $75 fucking dollars. This nigga. This nigga fucking finessed us. Okay, anyway, so we finally get to the hotel. Well, I bet at least we're at the hotel. Like, at least we good, you know. So we get into the reception. We go up to the counter, wherever, to check in or whatever. And it's me, Nesty to my right, water bottle to my left. And we're just like, hey, we're gonna check in. And the reservation was under Nesty's name, okay? Because she's the one that booked the hotel. But it was with my mom's credit card, but she was the one putting the name and everything. So, Nesty goes, hi, yes, it's a reservation under my name. The girl at the counter, she was like, okay, bet, like, da-da-da. And then she's like, a piece of ID with your address on it, like a driver's license or something. And she's like, huh? And then she's like, well, because of the credit card, you had to put like the credit card, the address of the person, whatever. So I just need a confirmation of your address, and then I'm gonna need a confirmation of the credit card that you use that is to your name. And I was like, that's not how it works, sis, because I put my mama credit card, so I don't know what you're talking about. This bitch gonna say, oh, wait, it's not your credit card? And she gonna point at Nesty. Nesty was like, no, this ain't my credit card, girl. This bitch gonna say, oh, then we cannot do that. No, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna ask you to leave the premises. Girl, when I tell y'all, I don't get violent, but I was about to punch that bitch across the throat, because this is what we not about to do, sis. Because we done contacted you with the info. I don't know who the fuck making that sound, but we done contacted you with all the information. And you want to come in here in my face, say, no, shorty, we done sent an email. So why are you telling me we can't do this? And I started getting real heated, because I was like, this is what we're not about to do today. I am not about to be homeless in Toronto. This is what, like, it was just not working in my head. And the girl was like, no, like, I cannot do anything for you. Like, she was such a bitch. This bitch was real. She was like, I can't do nothing for you. I was like, oh, no, bitch. We really about to pop a whiff. Like, the guy that was next to her, he hearing the conversation, because we fucking yelling. We acting ghetto in people's fucking hotel. Like, we like, no, because this is what we not about to do right now. Then the nigga hearing, and he's like, okay, like, what's going on? And we explain to him the situation, and he's like, okay, there's something I can do for you. So if you get your mom on the phone, call your mom, tell her to send you a proof of a credit card with a picture, and then her driver's license. And then she need we're gonna send her like papers by email, and she can just sign it and then fax it to us, and da da da. And it was a whole process, and I was like, yo, like, I can't do this. Like, no, like, my mom was gonna be like, bitch, if you don't shut up, like, I don't got time to do all of that. But I called my mom, like, mom, like, and I'm crying on the phone, and she at her boyfriend house, so she don't want to do all that. And I'm just like, mama, please. So she finally do it. And then we finally get the situation. So she finally do it. It took like 45 minutes to an hour until that situation de-escalated. And then finally this bitch is like, okay, I guess I can like continue with the process. And I was like, bitch, yes you do. So whatever, this bitch did what she had to do. She gave us the hotel key, and this girl looking at us, giving us like a little tour of the fucking hotel. And the whole time I'm like, I just want to beat your ass, you stupid ass bitch, because you really didn't do your job, because you knew there was some that you could have done, but you was just a racist ass. How there was little white kids, the same thing happened. Anyways, whatever, you dumb bitch, whatever, I don't give a fuck. So we get to the room, we like, whatever. At this point, we in the room, like, let's just have a good time. So we texting the niggas from that we met in Montreal, but now we in Toronto. And they're like, yeah, there's this mansion party. And then we like, where it's at? And then they're like, it's like, he sent her the Addy, and it was like, really, it was like a 10-minute ride from our crib, you know? So we're like, bet, like, well, our crib, our hotel. So we're like, bet, maybe we'll pull up. So then we like, we need to buy some food for the hotel room. And we looking at, on Google, like the closest like grocery store. And they tell us it's like a 5-minute ride to this mall. A 5-minute walk to this mall. And we're like, bet, we'll just go there, we'll get us some food. And in the mall, there was also a liquor store. So we're like, bet, certain it, you know? So we walk in to the fucking mall. 0790. We get in the grocery store. Girl, I don't know what the fuck type of grocery store that was. Girl, I don't know, fruit and vegetables in there. It just all looked nasty. Like, oh my God. Then we go to the liquor store. Then we go back to the hotel. And we started to get ready for the mansion party. Oh, I forgot a big detail. So we walking in the mall, and then we see one of the Toronto niggas working in one of the stores. And we're like, oh my God. And then he see us, and he's like, oh, what's up? And we're like, what's that? And not gonna lie, he the finest one out of all of them, like, period. To this day. But anyway, so we go back to the hotel room. They're like, oh, pull up mission party. But then Water Bottle is mad because her little nigga is not answering her. And she like, is this nigga crazy? I will really beat him up. Like, and I'm just like, girl, you need to chill, because she's a Scorpio woman. Like, she don't play. And I was like, no. Like, you don't need, oh shit, you don't need to do all that. We're good. Like, and she like, but I'm about to see him at the mansion party though. He want to be funny, not answer my text. And I'm like, girl, I don't want to get jumped. Oops.
Nous, sis. What? Hey, what? Daddy, well, ah!
Anyway, so we get to the mansion party. Girl, we texting these niggas. These niggas gonna come talk to us with attitude. When I tell y'all, I was like, this is what we not about to do. Because they gonna come up to us after they done tell us to come. And they gonna say, oh, ta-da-da-da, ta-da-da-da. Like, one nigga just came up to me and was like, why you wearing the shoes I told y'all not to wear? And I was wearing Air Force Ones. I was like, nigga, you think I give a fuck what you tell me not to wear? Because this nigga done text us not to wear Air Forces because he was gonna wear Air Forces. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck you. So they gonna come to us after they done invite us to our party with attitude. And then Water Bottle is not hearing it because her little nigga, and I'm saying little nigga because he little, and her little nigga is trying to talk to her, and she like, now you want to talk, but you want to answer my text. And then I'm talking to one of the niggas, and then the nigga that Nesty had a fucking crush on was making fucking jokes and shit, and I was like, you're not funny. So then we finally get to the mansion party. Nobody dances at Toronto parties, bro. They only dance when people is filming them. Other than that, they don't know how to party. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say all of Toronto because I didn't go to every single Toronto party, but the whole weekend I was like, y'all just posted up. Like, why y'all not dancing, you know? Anyway, so we get to the mansion party. It was whack. I was drinking my life away, trying to have a good time. I still was not having a good time, but I had a good time when I was with my bitches and we were just vibing. But other than that, bitches were looking at us like this, and I was like, you mad? So anyways, so water bottle is having a fight with little nigga in that corner over there. Nesty is kicking with her crush. Tori is backing it up on this fat nigga that told me not to wear my Air Force Ones. And she can't even deny. Like 1:30, 2 a.m. We were gone. We were like, this is whack. You got Carabana to go to tomorrow. Like, are you dumb? So we go to the hotel. We sleep. We gotta wake up at like fucking 7 a.m. to go to Carabana, bro. So we wake up. We fucking tired. Like, we're still a little hungover from yesterday. We're like, ew, like, I can't even eat nothing before going because I feel nasty as fuck. We all take showers. We all get ready. Then I think we take the bus. Yeah, we take the bus. And we take, like, the TTC all the way to downtown. Looking like, that was, like, a really good time. Like, on the way to Carabana, like, we were all excited. I had my Haiti flag. Like, I just remember I was in a really good mood at that point.
Clear the doors.
Hey guys, we're in the metro. We're in Toronto right now. Oh, my hair is not okay. So hi girls. Hi. So when we finally get there, it's just the part where everybody's like, it's just the part where everybody having a good time dancing. So I see this nigga, like, I see this bitch, like, from Montreal, and I'm like, why am I seeing y'all ugly asses? I don't want to see nobody from my city when I'm not in my city, period. I don't want to hear that, like, but we still having a good time, though. I was like, we having a good time, but then Nesty want to be funny, and she don't want to dance. So me and Tori were like, Nesty, dance. And she like, we was really hot, like dying, sweating. I was like, ooh. Then how did it go from there? Oh, now we see these fucking Toronto niggas and they don't want to talk to us. I know it changed a little bit, but I need to charge my phone. So that's why it's gonna be like a little bit weird. The setting kind of changed, but I just really need to charge my phone. So we see these Toronto niggas, and only one or two of them want to say hi, like the niggas that were not like in no drama last night. But then Tori is having a fight with this fat nigga, and then Water bottle, little nigga still beefing. And then Nisty is low-key mad at her crush because her crush is acting stupid. And I'm just like, y'all, I'm happy I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas because, woo. Anyway, so we still having a good time with them. But we start fighting with each other because we hungry. We didn't eat nothing. We been twerking and whining and TikToking and backing it up for fucking 2 hours. These Toronto niggas get on our nerves. So it's like everything is going left. So it's just like, oh my God. At this point, I'm like, fuck it. Like, let's just go because we fighting. And then we asked one bitch that definitely lived in Toronto because y'all rude as fuck. And then we asked her, can you take a picture of us? And she said, okay. And then when we get ready for the picture, she takes it without telling us. She just takes it. And then she like, y'all done? And I'm like, oh. People is pissing me off. We're like, whatever, let's dip. So then we walk in to get out of Carabana, and then we looking for a taxi because we're like, we're taking a taxi back to the hotel. Like, we don't got time for this. And we asking a taxi. Oh no, actually, we were gonna take a taxi to like the closest Chipotle or something. So we were like, yeah, let's go to Chipotle. That's what we were down for. And then we were just like, let's take a taxi to it. But because walking was like 20 minutes, but drive was like 5 minutes, you know? So we're like, let's just take a taxi. So yeah, it's a taxi. And we're like, we're going like 3, 4, 5 streets down. Like, we're not going far. And he's like, okay, get out my car, get out my car. I was like, you know what? Y'all fucking taxis is whack. Because he want to take us. He said he's not going to make enough money out of this trip. And everybody is leaving from Carabana. And he want to make more money. I'm like, let's hop on this motherfucking taxi, bro. Y'all got me fucked up. So we're just like, we're just going to take the fucking bus. I don't give a fuck at this point. So we hop on the bus. And then while we're on the bus, there was mad traffic. Because it was Carabana. People were leaving. It was mad traffic. The bus was not moving. So we're just looking around, looking to see if there was any restaurants. And we see a Popeyes next to A&W. And I'm like, I'm down for some A&W. Water bottle was like, I'm down for some A&W. And Nesty and Tori was like, we want some Popeyes. So I was like, okay, well then, let's hop off this motherfucking bus. So we're like, sir, we need to hop off. So we hop off, and I go to A&W with water bottle. And Nesty goes to Popeyes with Tori. And then they were going to get their Popeyes and come eat with us at A&W. So we finally eat. So we finally stopped fighting with each other because we were all fucking hungry. So we were all like, bitch, fuck you. And then the other bitch was like, and then what? And then what? And then it was just a mess. So we were hungry. So then we ate.
2, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. And then we were like, what should we do tonight? Because, like, the thing is, we wanted to go to a club, but Tori was 18, like I said in the beginning. She was not legal age to go to the club. Everybody else was but Tori. So we couldn't go to the club. So we needed to find a move quick. And we texted. Let me not include myself in this. They were, the whole trip, they were texting these niggas. I was never texting these niggas. You heard? Never, ever. Ever, oh, ever. You heard? They were texting them because they were having little questions, little back and forth things. And they were like, oh, no. This nigga said, what's Toronto slang? Oh, this nigga said, yeah, to me. And I was like, oh my God, I was wet. And I was like, oh, fuck. This is what we're not about to do. The whole time I was like, I want to be home. So then, finally we text, they text these niggas. And they're like, let's go to this all age party because they wanted to include Tori too. So, y'all, we went to this all-age party. Oh, hell no. It was a nigga that put a belt, like it was a fucking fanny pack. Like, you know how people put their fanny pack like that sometimes? There was a nigga that did that with a fucking belt. A belt. I was like, no, this way we not. And they were like, they were serving alcohol there, but you had to show ID every time you wanted to get alcohol. So I was like, oh fuck, like this is this type of party. Like, so we finally get in the party. It took us a fucking long time. So we finally get to the party. We get to the party before these Toronto niggas. They had little Henny shots on table, and they were like $3, and I was like, yo, I need some, because y'all. So we drinking the little Henny shots. Well, I think at this point I'm the only one drinking, because when shit like that's going on with me, I'm like, I'm not dealing with this sober. So I'm drinking and drinking, and then the Toronto niggas come and they want to dance with us now. And I'm like, the whole time I'm like, why y'all keep wanting to chill with these niggas if we're fighting? If y'all have an attitude, like, anyway. So they're like, and we're like, because these the only niggas that I know are of age at this point. So I'm like, I'm good. Like, I don't want to dance with nobody else. So we danced and whatever. And then the party was whack. So we all decide to leave. We all decide to leave around like 2 a.m. So we all in front, and then we see everybody outside, because the party was whack inside. So everybody was outside talking. And then these little niggas were like going back and forth, but nobody thought it was that serious, you know? And the whole time we're talking to the Toronto niggas, and we're like, what's the move? Like, where we going? Because I don't got time, you know? We don't got time. These niggas is not telling us where we're about to go. Some of them is fighting. I know water bottle and whatever is fighting. I don't know what's going on. All I know is somebody is having an attitude with somebody, and then somebody don't want to tell us what the other move is at. And then there's this nigga on my phone telling me, come to the hotel. It's like, no, come to the hotel. I have niggas here. Bring your bitches. Da da da. And I tell my girls, and they're like, okay, this gonna be plan B if these niggas keep playing. And I'm like, these niggas been playing the whole trip, but y'all do that. I'll wait. So I'm just over it at this point. And then one of the Toronto niggas, the only one that was cute, he looked like this. And he says, yo, yo, yo. And he starts running, okay? And I'm just like, and while he was going like this, he was like, wait. He was like tripping. And then next he's like, what's going on? And he was like, he just looked at his nigga and he started fucking running. So I'm just like, what's going on? And then one of the last Toronto niggas that started running is like, oh, he got stabbed. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Y'all, I went, no, not today. I am not dying tonight. This is what we're not about to do. These young niggas is crazy. So we start running, and then they're like, okay, the next move is McDonald's, because this is going to be crazy. I'm like, McDonald's? And then these bitches was like, yeah, let's go to McDonald's. I was like, oh my god. So then we go to McDonald's. I ain't getting nothing to eat. Niggas is going crazy in that McDonald's. I'm like, oh my god, like, hell no. So then at this point, we go outside the McDonald's, because we've been chilling at McDonald's for 30-45 minutes. And then I'm just looking at my girls, and I'm like, we about to go home? And they're like, yeah. But the niggas were walking around, so we're like, might as well just walk around and talk. So we're all talking, all chilling, whatever. But the thing is that since McDonald's, there were some girls that got added to the group, okay? There was these 2 girls, I think, that got added to the group because they knew the niggas. So they were coming with us. I had no problem with them. They had no problem with us. But it was just like, we didn't know them, so we didn't talk to them or whatever. So we started walking around the city, whatever, we're just doing our thing. And then we stop at a certain place. So then when we stop and everybody's still talking, but we just stopped walking, and I just look at my girls and we're just talking like, okay, how we getting home, whatever. And then Water Bottle is like, we should take an Uber. And at this point, I was tired, I was irritated, and I was also the only girl who had Uber on her phone. So I was like, y'all know every time we take an Uber, I'm paying for it, you know? And taxis, we all splitting, you know? So it's like, listen, sometimes they paid the whole taxi because I paid the whole Uber type shit. But it's just like, I don't want to, out of my Ubers, let's just take a taxi. And then Water Bottle's like, nah, I'm really trying to take an Uber. I'm like, well, do you have Uber? You're not using my Uber. Find somebody who want to use their Uber because they're not using my Uber. So then one of the Toronto niggas, the only fine one, he like, I'll pay y'all Uber, whatever. Y'all just pay me back after. I was like, damn, we can take an Uber, Water Bottle. You good? Like, before that we could not, but now we can. So the Uber was gonna be $60. Okay, whatever. $60 is good. And then he orders it, and he's like, oh, my bad, it's gonna be like $62 and something. And we just like, you trying to finesse us? But like, we saying that in a like funny way. We not being serious. We just like, you trying to finesse? Like, blah, blah, blah. But it's a joke because it's just $2 difference and we 4 bitches splitting. Like, we just fucking kidding. This girl that we don't know, that is their friend's gonna go, he's not trying to finesse y'all. He's not trying to finesse y'all. And I'm just like, what's poppin'? Like, no, like, this one, you're not about to come at us like that. We all looked at each other and we're like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? Like, you need to fucking chill. Like, I was like, oh no, these Toronto bitches is mad. Like, ugh, you is dumb. Finally, the Uber gets here. We get in the Uber. We're on our way home. We all like, this is the worst trip of my life, like, literally. And we were going home the next day, so we were all talking. We're like, bro, thank God that, like, because we were supposed to book another day, but nah, we just said we're just gonna leave Sunday like at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., you know, so we have the day, but it's just like, whatever. So we go to sleep. We wake up. That day we were just like, oh, we just went to Tim Hortons. We got something to eat. Then we went downtown. We went to Wendy's. Girl, it was good as fuck. I just remember their strawberry lemonade. Like, so we're like, we're gonna go shopping, you know? And then we had the whole day, so we gotta go shopping. So we went shopping downtown. Girl, we done took the wrong fucking bus or wrong fucking subways. Whatever. Y'all subway system is weird. We finally get downtown. I ain't buy nothing. Like, I was just like, I got $2. So at a certain point, Nesty and Tori go their separate way, and me and Water Bottle go our own way. And we just talking about how bad this trip was and how we could have saved all this money. And we was just like, bro, like, this is so ghetto. Like, I can't believe we did all this. And I was like, girl, we should have just dropped these Toronto niggas from the go. Because every time we were with them, we were having a horrible time. Every time these Toronto niggas were in the picture, like, it was ridiculous. Y'all, finally, we all meet up. We go to eat at Chipotle, and we're just kikiing, and we're just realizing, like, no matter how much we fought throughout this whole trip, like, it's just gonna be a funny story.
Qu'est-ce que c'est manger? Est-ce que tu sais manger?
Qu'est-ce que c'est passé, chérie?
Eh, maman. Est-ce que
And we're just laughing and kikiing. And we got home too much, y'all. And when I tell y'all I got home, I was so happy. And I was like, I'm never going to fucking Banner again. They could suck my dick. Toronto could suck my dick. But it was 2 years ago, and I'm over it now. I'm gonna go this year. And I already booked my Airbnb, everything. Like, I planned ahead, y'all. So I already know it's gonna be popping. I'm gonna be there So if y'all going, let me know. But anyways, y'all, this was the story about the time I went to Toronto. It was ghetto. I was tired. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.